EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They're running for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Penix on 3rd down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. He overhits that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, Sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Cardinals.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Cardinals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Point after, coming up here. He's got it, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Falcons, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 41, here's second and 4. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
At the 12-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, Penix. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Third and a yard. To throw is Penix. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. A tight end in motion now. Again, it's Benson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll get about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons will have great field position right around midfield.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break. But he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll throw. It's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Atlanta.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target. But it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken. Well behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go, set. Bravo 80.
He'll take off again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd and a long way to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
3rd and 11.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Take go.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the 1st down.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Second and 11.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This a 57-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cardinals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Taken in at the 8. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And some good blocking. Springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts
into space. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Go! 19 left, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. first play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Will McDonald, their tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, they need 7.
At the 38-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right, going up top. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down.
He'll go again with Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Turbo, sir.
First down. Fields. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds. It would be a 1st down, however. There is a flag down. It looks like it is on the offense. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Eleven. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The middle, he's got St. Brown. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 7. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one. Well, that was a good idea. It didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Fields from the gun on third down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Out. Here we go. 331. Delta. Go.
Fields to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Now it's going to be third down.
Here we go. All right.
To throw is Fields. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Mayday. West right zip. Right.
Fourth down. Field. That's taken in. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. They'll run with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, kids. Turbo, sir. Right.
Fields now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go, son. 550. Right.
Now Fields. This one caught at the 4. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
551. Right.
Fields to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do.
The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On first and 10, here's Benson. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Falcons' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30.
A first down throw for Fields. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, Fields. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
West right zip. You got a mini back.
Fields. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Falcons, first down.
Here we go, son.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now, Fields. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring them down for no gain. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Falcons.
Now Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to...
And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 34-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. He's going to tuck it and go.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
1st down. Fields. And he's in. T. Higgins. Downtown Atlanta. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They'll send their tight end left. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowski, to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Their own 37-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott.
They'll drop to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
A massive play here. Late tie game, 3rd down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. A gain there of 13 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 319 against that. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
A lot riding on this play. High game, Final minute, third down.
3:19 right tonight.
They'll run with Robinson. And yes, that'll get it. First down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. This kick is good. And the Falcons are going to move out in front. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons.